If you've been living under a rock, the internet has already decided that Keke Palmer and Sean Evans need to stop playing around and start filing paperwork. The latest round of chaos started when Sean showed up to Keke's podcast.
I'm thirsty.
And let me tell you, social media didn't need coffee that day. The chemistry was already fully awake. For years, fans have been shipping these two every time they're together. People start acting like amateur private investigators. Now they're sitting down, laughing, flirting, talking about connections.
I feel like I show it with physical touch and quality time. I feel like that's and acts of service. I feel like that's probably how I'm giving it out. But how I want to receive it is tell me that I'm great.
I'm checking some boxes then.
And Keke even joked about Sean being a potential suitor.
Why do you think I was a good Hot Ones guest?
Because there's a lot of reasons that you're a great guest, but you're
Words of
obviously very
affirmation.
charismatic, you're smart, you're beautiful. You have a way of talking about the stuff that you do. Look at you.
Had to do
Little
right.
wink, little wink.
I do love me and you something more.
Yeah.
Good.
Let's do it.
At that point, the internet lost whatever little self-control it had left. People are breaking down every smile, every glance, every joke, and even awkward little moments. Like they're reviewing game footage before the Super Bowl. And before anybody says we're doing too much, let me remind you that some of us survived the Olitz era. We spent years watching Fitz and Olivia on Scandal. We know chemistry when we see it.
One more thing I'd like to say, Sean, because I saw an interview where you said like I was your favorite guest, and all this really sweet stuff. And I know we've just had some wings, but I thought that maybe we could just have a quick smooch to see if there's a spark.
Yeah, let's do it.
In fact, I have a question for you all. If Fitz and Olivia gave us Olitz, what are we calling Keke and Sean? Keon? Shiki? Siki? I need answers in the comments, because clearly the internet is already invested. Now, neither one is confirming they're dating. All we know is they seem to enjoy each other. They're fun to watch together, and social media has already picked out a wedding playlist.
Sean Evans, we need you to follow through. The bald community needs you to follow through. This could be generational, okay? People are going to look at me differently if you get together with Keke Palmer. Please.
Keke, if you don't make that man Mr. Palmer, we're all losing our goddamn motherfucking minds. Do you see? His entire fucking head is blushing. That man is in love with you. Has been for years. Can we just give him a chance? Just give him a chance, girl.
Mailman Matt reporting live under a hydrangea because we're stuck in the rain. I just wanted to say I'm obsessed with Keke Palmer and the guy from Hot Ones. They need to get married for me. Can't stop thinking about them.
Not to steal anyone's man, but Sean Evans is quite literally my ideal man. Like every single time he asks his guests a question and they're gassed, like, how did you know that? I'm like, don't you know that he's a sweet, thoughtful, kind, self-made, intelligent, insightful king? Didn't you know that? Didn't you know he can handle the spice? Like, I don't know. I'm feeling some type of way right now, and all I'm saying is if Keke Palmer doesn't want him, I'll take him. That's all I'm saying.
Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Evans.
Your parents.
Oh, I thought you were talking about us.
Played Chili in a TLC movie.
I know you did.
Close enough.
I know you did. Close enough. Absolutely close enough. You're charismatic. You're smart. You're beautiful.
Sean and Keke. Keke and Sean.
Keke, girl, just give the little bald boy with the chicken wings a chance. Please, girl, just give the little bald boy with the chicken wings a chance. At least you'll know you'll never run out of hot sauce, girl. I'm begging you. You'll be happy. He'll provide. He'll be your rock. You'll always be laughing. You'll always be supported. Your baby will have a solid stepfather. Girl, give the little bald man with the chicken wings a chance. We all want to see it. Date the bald white man with the chicken wings. I'm telling you, girl, you gonna be happy.
Streets is saying that Keke Palmer needs to give that guy from Hot Ones a chance, and in case love is not enough for you, because period, as a grown woman, love is also not enough, let me come to you with some numbers. I love good, hard data. So let's go back to the second to last most recent issue of Inc. magazine, where we have a piece on none other than your boy, Sean Evans from Hot Ones, okay? Apparently, he is now the chief creative officer of First We Feast, which is now valued at an $80 million company, right? They are poised to rival the old business model of late night TV, which we know is on its way out, right? There's cancellations left and right. It's a very politically contentious time. And in general, the girls don't have cable. They're not pressed to watch late night. Like, late night is just a business model that made sense back when we still had landline phones. It don't work no more. Sean Evans and the First We Feast gang clearly have their finger on the pulse of something good that's working. They have about 15 million subscribers on YouTube. They just started doing ticketed sales of their live shows. They have a line of hot sauce that they licensed that just sold its millionth bottle not that long ago. He's going places, Keke. Inc. magazine thinks so, and they don't write about losers, all right? Because look who's on the cover. Another man who's married to a strong black woman, Alexis Ohanian, right? Serena's baby daddy. You could be next in line. Don't block your blessings.
Does anybody else feel like this Keke Palmer and Sean Evans interview was a soft launch? Come on! I'm 4 minutes in. That's it. What do you mean I'm supposed to believe that they're not together? They're in love. Hello.
Has anyone asked me to look at the astrology of Keke Palmer and Sean Evans? No. Do I think that it's a shame? Yes. So let's get into it. So starting off, we have Keke Palmer, who is a Virgo sun. Sean Evans is a Taurus sun. This gives them a really good baseline of compatibility because Virgo and Taurus have a mutual understanding as earth signs. It's about practicality. Keke talks about how Taurus can be seen as stubborn. However, I would like to say that this Taurus is all about making things simple in relationships. And it's also about relationships and power dynamics in general. I think it's really interesting that Sean has made a name for himself as an interviewer because the 8th house speaks a lot about collaboration. So identity being found through collaborations with other people. Now, this is where things get interesting. Their relationship being as public as it is makes a lot of sense with compatibility to their midheavens. Think of the midheaven as the most public or outward facing part of the chart. And Sean has his Mercury right on top of her midheaven. So public conversations being one of the key word blends that you could do for that. And that's really interesting because Sean's midheaven is in Cancer, where it is very close to Keke Palmer's ascendant in Venus. So if I'm being so honest, this does look like a publicity relationship. However, Jupiter is passing over this point on Keke Palmer's ascendant in Venus right now, which bodes really well for relationships, or at the very least personal publicity. At the same time, she's got Saturn crossing over her 10th, which is a major level up of responsibilities and workload. And Saturn is the ruler of Keke Palmer's 7th house, which is significant relationships as well. So again, do I think that this is more of just a professional collaboration? Yes. Do I want to be delusional and say that there is hope here? I think there could be. Now, meanwhile, in Sean's house of significant relationships, we have Saturn there right on top of his Mercury. And Jupiter just passed over his midheaven, which is an expansion in opportunities. Mars is also passing over his sun in Taurus. So overall, I really do see them doing more content together and perhaps even starting a show or a podcast together or having a few more appearances with each other. I don't know that it's romantic. It could be, but I guess we'll see.
Okay, this might be too niche and too specific for some of you, but does anyone else have the Keke Palmer, Sean Evans from Hot Ones interview all over their For You page? And just like their chemistry and the way they are so totally into each other, it's got me kicking my feet. It's got me like, ooh, like every video I watch, like they need to date right now.
Never thought I'd be rooting for a bald man who eats chicken wings in 2026. But here we are. Keke, give that man a chance. He blushes with his whole head, girl. Please, please.
You know what this reminds me of? The way Zendaya acts when she's around Tom Holland.
Oh my god! See, you conquered the gauntlet. One last hurdle to jump before roll credits. Keke, will you kiss me?
chemistry is so good. They got me kicking my feet and I'm giggling with them, and all the comments are begging them to date. And these comments are so funny. Some people believe that they've been dating for months because, like, how do you just have chemistry like that? And people are pointing out how Sean just looks at her, like, just admiring her and is smitten with her. And he was also so flirtatious and bold right when her mom was there. But at the same time, I'm kind of thinking maybe this is a PR relationship. And if it is, it's working, because now I'm tuned in and I'm like, well, I have to know what happens next. Is my ship gonna sail or not? I feel like partly the reason why we're all so invested is because we want Keke Palmer to be happy, obviously, and Sean too. And maybe we're all vicariously living through them subconsciously, and we know how it feels when you have a crush on someone and you're giggling and everything that they're saying is funny and it's fun being with them and it feels natural. We're all witnessing that right now and we feel it, but
what was going through your head when Sean Evans from Hot Ones, the host, said he had a crush on you? And has he since tried to properly?
I was like,
Has he since tried to properly shoot his shot?
I was like, Sean, baby, I knew it from the moment that we met. You know, why didn't you tell me sooner, boo?
Have you two hung out?
I have not seen him since he said that.
Okay.
So, you know, I might be with a billionaire, you know?
There you go. Is he a billionaire?
I mean, he just sold it, the show.
Oh,
I think he might got
we can make that happen fast then.
Keke Palmer, if you don't come get your man right now.
So I haven't finished all the off-campus series, and I stopped in Wings and Ruin of Akatar, but I've watched every single interview of Sean Evans and Keke Palmer. That chemistry you cannot write in a book. You cannot put on camera. It is, and I need it. I need more. I'm locked in.
Listen, I think it's weird behavior to ship random celebrities together, but the way that I feel about Sean Evans and Keke Palmer, I'm scrolling through my TikTok feed, watching videos of them playing Twister, and I'm tearing up.
So there's Hot Ones, and Chris Evans. Sean Evans is the host, and he had Keke Palmer on. He went on the other podcast, which is like chicken something with that girl who's British. She asked him if he ever had a crush on one of his guests, and he said yeah. And so they tried to guess it. He said Keke Palmer, and she said why, and he said all these nice things about her. And then everyone went like crazy for it online. And then Keke Palmer was on some other thing for one of her movies, and she said, I just want to do a little but big shout out to Sean Evans. And she said, I owe everything to you, baby, and boom, a kiss. Oh, and then she was on Hot Ones again with him. And so they do the Hot Ones or whatever, and then at the very end she's like, you know, I heard you said really nice things about me, and she said, I mean, you know, after our Hot Ones I feel like we should like maybe share a little kiss. And he was like, yeah. So after they literally had Hot Ones, literally, they did this cute little pack, and they did it when they aired it. It was in slow motion. It was so cute. And then she has a podcast now. So he was on with her. And I keep seeing more and more clips of these two. And then like basically falling in love. And everyone's following the story. And if they were to get together, it would just heal the world. So that's basically how it happened. That's cool.
Reports of bitches talking shit in these streets came flooding in early this morning. But when I arrived on the scene, not a bitch was found.